Hi. Do I look like I've been put through the ringer? Oh, don't you just love the light coming in through your ceiling fan? And also, I keep the bathroom door open during the day because beautiful light comes in through the skylight. Anyway, the toilet's not leaking. The faucet in the shower is good. But I don't think that my water problems are over, and I'll tell you why. Because now that the water pressure is up to speed where it should be, I have a feeling something else is going to get blown out by the correct water pressure being in place. Anyway, that's it for now from your friendly neighborhood old fart on a new start, taking on freaking water and winning. And you know what? I don't want to jinx myself, water. I'm not winning. I'm just your friend now, okay? We're equals. You want to see this? Yeah. Faucet's leaking all over. FYI, kids, it's never easy for the old fart, especially when it comes to water problems. Okay, I went into Home Depot. The guy who always helps me was there, and he said, unfortunately, it would be a gasket and we don't carry them. He said to call the manufacturer because they usually guarantee their parts forever and they would give them to you for free. I found the name of my faucet on the back of it by holding a mirror up against the back. Oy, thank goodness for mirrors. I would never know what's going on with my plumbing. And I saw that it was pFISTer. So I called pFISTer, and they're closed for the holiday. You know what? I called Dometic today, and I called Thetford today also. I called Thetford to thank those folks over at Thetford. Oh, I called the folks at Thetford to thank them. Anyway, so Thetford. I'm sorry. I just can't say that word and not feel like I'm gonna lisp. Thetford, come on, dinner's ready. We're having spaghetti. Spaghetti with sauce. Thetford, spaghetti with sauce. That's your favorite. Anyway, I called Thetford, I called Dometic, and I called pFISTer, and they're all closed for the holiday. I'm like, what holiday? Apparently it's Good Friday, and people are closed for Easter on Friday. Easter is Sunday. That's like, you don't even close for Christmas Eve. It's like Eve's Eve. I can't understand why people close a whole business. And it's not just one office. They're a nationwide international company. All three of them, I don't understand, closing on the eve of a holiday, which is just a religious holiday. And if you're not extremely religious, as I am not, I actually am on sort of like on the fence where I'm like agnostic, so just one little tip in the right direction and I'm a goner, I'm a joiner, but I'm not a joiner. So that is basically what keeps me from joining anything. But anyway, my English lit classes kind of took me away from the church further than I used to be. Anyway, we're talking about religion. That is not a good thing. So in any event, I couldn't get in touch with them, and then I called a couple of plumbing supply places who, one of them said that there's a plumbing repair kit, and it comes with ball joints and all this shit, gaskets and things that have to like rebuild the faucet, and that costs $28. And there's a new faucet in Home Depot for like $24. So, you see what I'm saying? Never easy. It's not. The guy in Home Depot said if it's a gasket, all you got to do is pop out that little red and blue plastic thing, and the screw is in there. Unscrew, and you take the things out, pop the new gaskets in, and you're done. I'm like, I don't have to go underneath and mess with pipes and water and stuff. Nah, you shouldn't have to. But apparently I do. Oh my God. You know what? Look, I'm already wincing thinking about it. Water. I get a tick, you know? I got a tick and a wince, a tick and a wince, a twince. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Shaking like a leaf. No more water, no more water. Water, leave me alone, please. I think it's after my Aries fire sign. Oh, it's trying to douse and extinguish the fire in me. Well, so far, 2 down. Oh man, okay, another thingy thing. Gotta mess with the faucet. All right, and then I bought a stud finder. Well, I'm not going to go into what I did because then that overlaps my videos and I can't edit correctly. Right now I got 47 minutes of toilet leak to edit for yous, and I got to get that up because the bottom line there is don't go to RV repair shops and don't believe them when they say those parts are not available. Don't buy into that. That's blind faith. Okay? Look at the manufacturer and call them. Anyway, this thing is not focusing, is it? Ooh, is it focused on me? Am I focused? Am I out of focus? Am I blurry? I hope not. Let me put on my glasses. Maybe it just looks blurry to me. Not really sure. Anyway, so I called pFISTerS, and sure enough, they sent me this. A cartridge and something else that it doesn't say what it is. So, and in the video that I watched on pFISTerS, it didn't tell me what this is. Oh, does that go on the... Oh, that's for the faucet. The video that I watched that pFISTerS puts out showed me how to change this thing. Let's see. First, see this button here? You pop it out. Bing! In there, see that there's a Phillips head screw. Oh, but first off, turn off your water. No water pump, and drain it by opening this thing up. Okay? Make sure all the water is out of the line. Take a Phillips head screwdriver and take that out. See. Okay, I'm going to put that in my pocket. No, I'll put it right over here next to that thing so I don't lose it. This lifts off. Then you turn this counterclockwise. Oh, there it is. Yeah, just like the guy said on the video. Comes right up. Okay. Oh, because it's hand tightened, all right? And it might as well. Oh, my goodness. Not so good. Oh, my. Water everywhere, huh? Okay. Hang on. All right, that was just a momentary. It said that I was supposed to be using a wrench to get to this. Frick, I knew this wouldn't happen, right? Does that go there? Oh, man, I have to watch my video to see. All right, I took that off. This does not look anything like the video. Hang on. This does not look like what the guy on the video showed. And it doesn't look like this at all. Oh my God. Please don't tell me I'm going to be without water again. No. So, hopefully the right part came from pFISTerS. They actually sent me 2 envelopes. One had a whole bunch of washers in it. And this is a ball stem, which is what's in here. So let me get to fixing it. Springs, bunches of these. I turned the water off already. Draining it out now. You pop this little thing out over here. And you go with that with a Phillips head. Screwdriver. Here we go. Now you know water's going to come out of here, right? So put a little quickie under there. Okay? And then this thing gets all wiggly real quick. Okay, be careful. See how that screw came right out on the end of my screwdriver. All right, I'm going to put that on the side. And let's see. And this top screws off. Yep. So I want to go real slowly so I can make sure see, here comes the water. See? Trying to direct it into the sink at least. Now, keep an eye on how this thing comes out, okay? So you can put it back exactly the same way. All right. So now we have this black piece, this white piece, this black piece. And here's the ball stem. See? Washers down the bottom there, but how do I get to them? Woo! That's where the washers are. Oh, and the springs. Oh, man. This is going to be a little bit more involved than I thought. How do we get those off? Oh, man. Do I have to look for a video? If so, I'll go back and do that. But let me try and see what I can do. Sorry to say, I put it all back together again because I don't know how to get those washers and springs off. So it's back to the YouTube drawing board, watch another video, and see if I can find out, because I don't want to mess it up and do more harm than good. Know what I mean? Okay, find myself in hot water. Ah! Started already before. The package with all the stuff in it. Didn't know how to do it. Watched a couple videos. So here's what you want to do when you get stuff like this, replacement stuff. Take it out, look at it. You can see that bottom is open, the top is closed. The springs look like there's a big opening and a wider opening. When you go into here, you're going to want to make note of how those things are done. Now you see, I could see right here that the one with the flat, the black thing, the black washer, we'll call it a washer, with the circle, the flat top, is on the top. I'm using a screw to take mine out. Oh, just popped right out. Let's see which side the big part of the spring goes on. Oh, okay, the big part of the spring goes on the bottom. So I'm taking my new spring, putting it just like that. Okay, same with this one, because that's gonna go right in. Okay, let me take the other one out. Okay, whoop. Okay, the rubber came out without the spring. So this black thing came out without the spring. I just went back in. Oh, that's my dinner for tonight, burgers. So I went back in with the screw, and I got the spring out. It's ready to go. Let's see if we can do this, all right? I took it over there with the screw, placed it into place, and pushed it in with my finger, and it worked. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. We're gonna go over to here, and it's going right in. Whoop. Using my finger to slide it off, and then just push it in. Push right into place. Now I gotta put the new ball stem in. Nice and new. You can see this long slide over here has to go next to that. Okay? That's in there. Okay? Now we're gonna put everything back the way we found it. The black thing goes right on top of this. This white thing, of course, with the notch over there, goes on top of this and notch into this. Now when I did it last time, I actually had to hold it down a little bit with my fingers as I turned to put this back on. So let's see if I have to do that again. Yeah, see how the white thing is moving? So you gotta give me a minute. I usually hold it down with my finger and then turn this. So that's back on. I had to hold it down with my finger and turn. And it's hand tightened. Most of the things on plumbing seem to be hand tightened. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this back on. You have to get this into the hole. You might need a man to help you do that. Like they can friggin' do it any better. Stop. Okay, so I did it. Ooh, what does that say about me? Okay, and then I gotta put this screw, ooh, don't lose that, back in that hole. So let's check it out. Let me put the red thing back in. Pops right in, right? But be careful. This pops right in. This is really, really loose now. Well, maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay. So now let's see with my water pump on. Let me make sure no other water is on. Okay, because you don't want to be flooding your shit here. Okay. Put my water pump on. Water's coming out nice. I don't see any leaks from these spots where they were leaking. Now it's going to be the test, putting this back on and see if it leaks. Let me wash it off. Pops right on. So now let's see what happens. Still freaking leaking. Look at that shit. It's leaking like crazy with the PUR on it. So the PUR is going back. Well, then I guess this PUR is just not made for this faucet. So I'm going to send it back. Sorry. Maybe it'll work on yours. It's not working on mine. Faucet is working nice. I'll turn my water filter, my water pump off. See? Working real nice. I could just get one of those water saver things. Oh well, that's disturbing. Not disturbing, you know, it's just like a letdown. It's disappointing. Alright. But maybe my burgers will cheer me up later. Okay, PUR water filter has to go back. Boo! But you should know that when your faucet starts to leak like that, find out the name of it and call the manufacturer, because these things are guaranteed for life. I didn't have to pay for a plumbing repair kit, which was $28. Okay, bye.